Okay, listen. I know this isn't a wear test, but look at all this. I have to tell you guys about all this. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I gotta be honest, today was just one of those days where I just like did not want to do anything. My to-do list was like, you need to get up and get moving right now, but my body was like, I can't move. Please help me. Anyways, we have so much to talk about. I have been gathering all of my beauty trash, basically. Okay, so let's start off with the Dior Gentle Toning Lotion. So this guy, it says with velvet peony extract, dry or sensitive skin, alcohol free. I gotta be honest, I'm really not a toner person. Unless you're like treating acne or something like that, I don't really see the point in them. If I understand correctly, toners, the purpose of them was because cleansers used to be really, really acidic. Your skin has to have a balance of acidity and alkaline. Basically, it's just like your hair. And so what toners would do is it would go back in and it would help balance out the skin after the cleanser was so acidic. Now, since technology and cleansers have advanced so much, there's not really a point to go back in and neutralize and like balance the skin again with toners. Unless you're using a toner as like a treatment or something like that, like for acne. There's not a ton of purpose for toners anymore. Toners used to be so big, but not really anymore. Anyways, even with that said, I decided that I would use this guy up completely and I would be like, well, let's just see what it does for my skin. Quite honestly, didn't really notice much of anything, if you want me to be real. It was a little bit hydrating on the skin, but this is definitely, yeah. With this being priced at, let's see, it's anywhere from, is this discontinued? I guess I'll review it anyways, just in case anybody has some stock left over and people are still buying it. Okay, so it does look like this guy was actually discontinued, but it looks like online from what I can find is that it's anywhere from like $35 to $65. So it's quite a pricey toner. Even at just like $35, quite pricey. And I'm here to say that I don't feel like it was worth it. What was nice about this toner was that with me having sensitive skin, I didn't feel any sensitivities to it. It felt really nice on the skin. It felt like it was pretty glycerin heavy, so it was pretty hydrating. But yeah, other than that, I just didn't feel like it did much for me. Maybe for somebody who has like rosacea or something like that and dry skin, it might feel really, really nice and like cooling and soothing on the skin. I could see that being a thing, but I still don't know if it would be something that you would want to go out of your way for. So I can finally throw this guy away. I did not make it in. Let's try again. What the heck? Do I really suck that bad? One more time. We're just gonna ignore that. Basically, just to let you guys know, I have a lot of skincare, and then I have one body product, one hair product, and 2 makeup products. So let's just get through the bulk of the skincare first, and then we will get into all the other little goodies. Along with the Dior toning lotion, this one is very, very similar. This one is from Lancome. The full size of this, which this is just a little like trial size that I got, but the full size of this guy is $26, and the full size of this is pretty big. So this one is a way better price, and honestly, I actually liked this one better. Do I see myself going out of the way to purchase this product as an essential part of my makeup routine? No. If I just got dollar bills to spend, you know what I'm saying, and I just want to go spend it on some random crap, I might go and pick this guy up because I actually did really, really like the way that this felt on my skin. What I would use it for mostly is not actually after I was cleansing, but rather I would use it in the mornings just to kind of like freshen up my skin, get any residue off the skin, then follow up with my creams and serums and everything like that before I put my makeup on. Oh, I actually have a little tiny bit left. I wonder if I could get it out. I actually do really, really like this one, and this one is hydrating, and this one I found Since it has honey in it, I found it to be really soothing on the skin, and it also felt like very refreshing and stuff like that. But if you have dry skin, I think that you would actually really like this one, especially over the Dior one that I was just talking about, because this one it felt more hydrating on my skin. Like I felt like it created more of that moisture barrier because it felt a little bit more glycerin heavy than the other one did. So if you're gonna choose one over the other, I would definitely go with this one. If you have like dry skin or you just want something that can just just like get the residue off your skin in the morning, this one feels really, really nice and refreshing. I actually looked that time. All right, so next I have the Boscia Makeup Breakup. It says makeup, breakup, repeat. This is a Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. So this is a really, really freaking good makeup remover. However, it does not top the Pharmacy Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm, I think is what it's called. That one is just, it is so freaking good. Like I said, I'm trying to use up the products that I have right now, but whenever I'm done with all the makeup removers that I have right now, I am 100% going out of my way to go get that again. I just have to say that because this one is really, really good, but that one, it does not compare to the pharmacy one. If for some reason you can't use the pharmacy one, this is a great substitute, but I still love the pharmacy one over this one. I still felt like it broke everything down really, really well. Both of them claim to be like cleansing balm. This one claims to be cleansing oil, but I would not use it as your cleanser. I would definitely 100% use it as a pre-cleanse. Do not use it in place of your cleanser whatsoever. Use it as a pre-cleanse, get all the makeup off, and then go back in with your cleanser. Next I have, this is a little size of this guy, but I actually had like 2 or 3 of these, I think, of these little guys, because I used to work at Sephora, and you get gratis at Sephora, which means that you get to try a lot of products. Yeah, I had like 2 or 3 of these guys just over time. They had accumulated in my gratis. I got to try this guy for a while. I did actually really, really like this guy. So this one retails for $40 or $72. So their half ounce is $40, and then their full 1 ounce is $72. Obviously with the 72, the full ounce, you're getting twice as much product and you're saving $8. So it's up to you whether that's worth it to you or not. But what I actually really loved doing with this guy is I would take a little bit of whatever moisturizer I was using at the time and I would put it in my hand, and then I would pump 1 pump of this guy into it, and then I would mix it together and just press it all into my skin and like massage it in and everything. Especially during the winter seasons, like as it got colder, I just really, really like this guy, and I even used it throughout the summer as well. I love the way that it felt on the skin. I felt like it hydrated my skin really, really nicely. It did not break me out, even though it is an oil, so that's really nice. I don't think it made such a difference in my skin that I could see myself going to buy like the full 1 ounce for $72. However, if you have really, really dry skin, or you're sensitive to like additives in products and stuff like that, Drunk Elephant is definitely a really, really good brand, so it would be good for you. Personally, I don't see myself reaching for this or going out of my way for this anytime soon, but I know that the whole Drunk Elephant line has helped some of my friends out with their skin struggles because it's just such a clean line. Me having sensitive skin, I typically have to go with like hypoallergenic things. I cannot use things that are like, if it came straight from the plant, probably can't use it kind of thing. I can do some natural brands, like Caudalie and Pharmacy are like super, super gentle natural brands, but anyways. But yes, really love this one. If you have dry skin, if you're looking for a good oil or anything like that, this one is really, really nourishing and repairing. So it's a great one to sleep in as well. All right, so let's talk about a serum that I was actually kind of disappointed by. So this is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Line Serum. It's their Advanced Anti-Aging Wrinkle Smoothing Miracle Concentrate. I had really, really high hopes for this because I absolutely love IT Cosmetics skincare. Like love, 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 love so many things about IT Cosmetics. It's just such a well-rounded brand. But this guy I tried and I was like, I don't get the whole Bye Bye Lines things. Well, first of all, let me say that I do have some forehead wrinkles, which you can probably see. You can definitely see because I can see them in the monitor. And they're becoming like those deep-seated like resting lines. And so I was really looking forward to this guy because I was like, maybe it'll help with my forehead wrinkles. No, it did not. I really don't feel like it did anything. And what I really didn't like about this product is that it claims on Sephora.com that you can use it underneath or in place of your moisturizer. But if you were going to use this as your moisturizer, you would go through this bottle so fast. I don't know what it is about this formula, but it soaked into my skin like that. I found myself doing 2 pumps of it just to cover my face, much less to get down my neck and everything like that. A little bit does not go a long way. You need, like, more is more, I felt like, with this guy, just because it feels like it absorbs so fast into your skin. I don't know what it is about it, but I would definitely not use it in place of your moisturizer because I did not find it to be hydrating enough, especially if you're anywhere on the dry side like me. It is $58, so you would go through it very quickly and potentially waste a lot of money because you're using more than you should have to use. It's fine, it's not like a bad product, I just didn't notice a huge improvement in my skin and felt like I had to use way too much of it. So okay, so let's talk about eye cream. My eye area is so freaking sensitive. I have to be so particular about what eye creams I use, and so anytime that I find an eye cream that I can actually use, I am super excited. Like, it is not hard to please me because I just want something that will actually not burn my skin off under my eyes. So the next one I have here, this is the Caudalie Premier Crew. The eye cream is what it's called. It is $99 for a ½ ounce. This looks like it should be a full ounce, but it's a ½ ounce. It was good. It did not burn the heck out of my eyes, but I didn't feel like it was a miracle worker. I don't know, maybe the $99 price proves itself over like 10 years of using it. And that's the thing with skincare that's a little bit hard sometimes, because with anything in skincare, it's the results that you get over many, many years of using the product. You know what I'm saying? It's not always that instant gratification, and it's not even always like the 3 months of using it or the 6 months or even the first year of using it. It's how it maintains your skin throughout the years. And so whenever it comes to the $99 price point, it's like, for the first time of using it and going through a whole bottle, I'm like, I don't see the $99 worth here, other than I'm just able to use it on my sensitive eye area. It was nice and rich. It felt like it, I don't know, it hydrated. It just felt, I don't know, it felt on my eyes very average, if you want me to be quite honest. It felt pretty average. It wasn't like the most hydrating of eye creams I've ever used, so it's not like if you have a super dry eye area, this will like hydrate the crap out of them or whatever. It felt pretty average. But like I said, maybe that $99 really shows in using it over a decade or so. For me, I'm not gonna be going out of my way for it anytime soon, and I don't necessarily recommend that you do either. Sorry that like none of these have been like super amazing yet, but don't worry, we're getting to the good stuff. There's definitely stuff in here that I highly, highly, highly recommend. So next one that I would like to talk about is the, now this is a small size, but I did use up the small size completely. This is the Youth to the People. It has a long name. Kale plus Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Age Prevention Moisture Cream. And it is for the full size, not this size obviously. For the full size, it is $48. And I do believe the full size is a typical like 1½ ounce or so. I really like their packaging, first of all. I think that it is so cute. I mean, this is basically what their full-size packaging looks like, just a mini size, but I don't know, I like how it's simple, but it's like modern. I don't know, it's just cute. I like it. But this is like a really, it's part of like the clean line at Sephora, so it's a really clean brand. It says made in California, so it's not like made in Korea or not like made in China or anything like that. So I felt very neutral about this one as well. The first time that I used it, I didn't like it at all, to be honest. I was like, what did this just do? It did absolutely nothing for me because I didn't feel like it was hydrating enough. But then I gave it a few more chances and I actually ended up liking it quite a bit more, but it's not something, again, it's not something that I'm gonna go out of my way for. It's just, I felt, again, very neutral about it. However, I do feel like if you have oily skin, you would actually probably really, really like this. I tend to reach for the more rich, deep hydrating creams, and that's just how I like my skin to feel, is like, I want to feel like I'm dripping in moisturizer before I put anything else on my face. I know that there are people that are like, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing moisturizer. And if you are that person, I think that you would really, really like this guy because it does still hydrate pretty well. If you have like normal combination oily skin, I think that this would actually be a really good one for you because it feels really nice and lightweight. So at $48, that's not a bad price. That's pretty average for a high-end moisturizer. So if you're looking for a new moisturizer and you are like normal to oily range, I would say give this one a shot. It's a nice moisturizer and it feels really nice and lightweight. So next one, this is the one that I just finished. This is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream with time release hydro patches, moisturizes, and nourishes. If you are somebody that has really, really dry skin, highly recommend this guy. It is $40 and it just feels so nice on the skin. For me, it did take my skin a moment to adjust to it because first of all, it is highly fragranced, which is not always good for sensitive skin. So if my skin had a reaction of any kind going on at the time from like a face mask or something like that, I could not put this over it because the fragrance would like burn my skin. So if you are sensitive to fragrance, absolutely do not use Fresh. Fresh is a wonderful line that I love and adore so much, but it is heavily fragranced, so it can be hard for people with really sensitive skin. If you are not sensitive to fragrance or just not sensitive in general, but you do have really, really dry skin, I do highly recommend this guy. It's only $40, so it's even less than the Youth to the People one. It is more deeply hydrating. I felt like it helped with the texture of my skin, like everything about it. It was just so nice. This is the thing. Whenever you start a new skincare routine, always give it at least 2 weeks so that your skin can adjust to it, whether your skin starts to break out, whether you start to see enlarged pores, anything like that. If your skin changes at all during the first 2 weeks of using a new skincare product, unless it's obvious like it's burning your skin and you're having a bad reaction, then stop using it. But other than that, give it the benefit of the doubt, let your skin adjust to it, see how you like it after the first couple weeks or so. For example, whenever I first started using this guy, I did feel like my pores were enlarged and I did not like how my skin looked for the first like couple weeks of using it, but then I kept using it and I did actually end up liking how my skin looked. I felt like my skin adjusted, my pores kind of went back down to normal size and stuff like that. Super good if you're looking for a good deep hydration. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, so this is the moisturizer that I will be going out of my way for. This is my everything. This is the one that I tell everybody to use, and it is the It Cosmetics Secret Sauce. Oh my gosh. This one is priced at $68 for 2 fluid ounces. So it's a little bit more than the 1.6, which the Fresh has the 1.6 fluid ounces. This one is 2 fluid ounces, so you are getting 4 ounces more of product, which is, in creams, that's a lot. This guy, I actually felt like, and I totally wasn't expecting this, but after using this guy, I genuinely could tell the difference in my forehead wrinkles. Like I felt like they had started to go away, like started to plump up and stuff like that, started to smooth out a little bit. And I was like, okay, absolutely love this guy. It's super hydrating, but it doesn't feel really heavy on the skin as well. Like personally, on clients, I would use this on pretty much anyone. However, I will say that it does take a minute to kind of sink into the skin, so it might not be one that you want to apply right before you put all your makeup on, because it is one of those that you kind of want it to sink into the skin a little bit before you apply anything on top of it, but still so freaking good. And you know what's cool about this moisturizer is that It Cosmetics actually partnered with Sephora to create this product. So you will only be able to find this product at Sephora because Sephora actually helped create it. So freaking good. At $68, I know that I am going out of my way for this guy. Whenever I finish all the moisturizers that I have here now, unless there's another one that I fall in love with even more, which right now I don't see that happening, like this one I am definitely going out of my way of to repurchase. Like, girl, that Sephora sale's coming. I'm gonna be all over this. All right, the last skincare product that I have here is the Perricone MD Cold Plasma Eye. This one is priced at a whopping $110. Let's all just process that for a moment. This is the smaller size, so this is, you actually get more product than what I'm holding here, but this is a 0.25 fluid ounce, but this one actually lasted me a while. A little bit goes a long way with this guy. This one I get torn on because this one is like my secret sauce for under eyes, like so obsessed with it, so freaking obsessed. The only thing is I can justify $68. I don't know if I can justify $110. unless I'm like rolling in it anytime soon, I cannot see myself going out of my way to purchase $110. First of all, I'd like to say I did not have any sensitivities to it, which I do have sensitivities to their face cream that's from the Cold Plasma line. So I don't know how I didn't have sensitivities to this guy. Freaking love it. Did notice a difference in my under eye area. I felt like it looked smoother. I felt like it smoothed out the wrinkles. I know that I'm young. I know that I don't have like deep-seated wrinkles or anything like that. I'm not even 25 yet, but they're getting there, and I'm trying to prevent them. So this one, I'm gonna have to say you guys are totally gonna have to go off of your budget with this one, but I do believe that this would work for any skin type. Most budgets can't budget for a $110 eye cream, but does it work amazingly? Yes, it is absolutely fabulous. I absolutely love it. No sensitivities. It's wonderful. All right, let's move on to the hair product. All right, so I just have one hair product here. This is the Caviar Infinite Color Hold Top Coat Shine Spray. Shout out to my friend Megan, who actually used this on my hair. I have light natural waves in my hair. It's a nice wave if it is defined in some way. If it's not defined, then it just kind of looks like my hair's trying to do something, but it's not quite there yet, you know what I'm saying? What she did is she sprayed this like style holder in it, and then she sprayed this over it and brushed it through my waves, and it like made the most perfect definition in my waves. And I was like, what did you use in my hair? She's a hairstylist, by the way, but she was playing with my products at the time. And I was like, what the heck did you put in my hair? Because it looks so good, and we didn't even put any heat to it. And she was like, oh, I did this, and then I put this guy over it. And I was like, well, that's my routine from now on. So that's what I did for the longest time until I ran out of this guy. But I will say this one is $32. I will definitely be going out of my way because I have already, ever since I ran out of this, I have already tried a couple of products to do the same thing, and it's not the same. It's not the same at all. I absolutely adore the Caviar line, by the way. This is the Caviar anti-aging line, and it's like their color hold line. It is so good. Their shampoo, their conditioner, just the whole Caviar line, I am absolutely obsessed with. So highly recommend. This is obviously not the full size. The full size is like 4.2 fluid ounces, I believe, and this one is only 0.85 fluid ounces. So for $32, you are getting substantially more product. Like, it'll probably last you months, but if you are somebody who likes to define a soft wave, like if you have a soft wave in your hair, highly recommend. Okay, there are several reasons why I love this next product. First of all, I love a good hand cream. I don't know who doesn't love a good hand cream. This guy I actually got in my Ipsy Glam bag, and this is the BareFoot Venus Wildflower Mint Instant Hand Repair. It's just a little 1 ounce. So it has shea butter, mango seed butter, olive oil, and soybean oil. Created without parabens, propylene glycol, mineral oil, and synthetic color. The first thing that honestly that attracted me to this hand cream whenever I used it the first time was the freaking smell. There is something about this smell that reminds me, it's like nostalgic. It reminds me of my childhood. Oh, I still have a little bit left. Could use it right now. Like, it just brings like this warm, like happy feeling into my heart. I don't know what the scent is. That obviously it has mint in it, but it just feels so good on your hands. It smells so freaking good, but the fragrance isn't too strong at the same time. And I'm actually going to keep this so that I don't forget what it is. I'm not going to throw it away yet. I'm just going to keep it right here in my little box. All right, let's move on to the last two products, which are makeup products. And the first one, you guys will probably have seen this coming. It is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I finally ran out of this guy. It was at the point where you were like putting it on and you're like, oh my gosh, like, no, it's not drying out. Like, no, there's still some left. Actually, I probably still could scrape some off the sides, but it's just at that point where it's like starting to get dry and you have to like coat your lashes like 10 million times for them to actually look like normal. It's just at that point where you just have to face reality. This is the end of the bottle. It's time to move on. It's just life. Absolutely love this mascara. So freaking good. I was a little bit back and forth on it the first time that I used it because I was like, I love the way it looks on my lower lashes, not so sure about my top lashes. But what I realized about my top lashes is that my top lashes have to be absolutely product free for me to love the way that this looks on my top lashes. But when they are, like, there's no lash glue in them, absolutely no leftover mascara, nothing in them, and I put this on, my lashes are like nothing like this because I'm wearing lashes, but they are the best that they can possibly be. My natural lashes are nothing to write home about, honestly, but with this guy on them, it's like one of the few products that make me feel really, really comfortable in my natural lashes, like wearing my natural lashes anywhere. And I'm probably gonna keep him because I feel like I still can scrape a little bit more out of there, honestly. And then lastly, this is well loved. Clearly it is broken and fallen to pieces, but it is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This one is in the shade Auburn, and you can see, I mean, I have just used it up absolutely completely. Honestly, and I've said this before, I believe I said it in my last video, I actually do prefer the formula of the Benefit Precisely My Brow, but the color of this one is much better for my hair color because I like to match my brows to my hair, which, by the way, I finally got a new brow gel. I told you guys it has literally taken me months to get a new brow gel. So right now I am trying out the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow, and so far I like it. It was actually my first time using it today, but I'm really excited to finally have a new brow gel that is also a drugstore. I am trying to try more drugstore products. Wow, this video is very chatty and I need to shut up. Anyways, prefer the formula of this one because it's a little bit stiffer, so I feel like I can control my product a lot better in the sense that I can get more of like those natural looking hair-like strokes with this formula, but the color of this one is so much better. So I don't mind using this one when I have a brow gel to actually go in and define my natural hairs. That way I don't have to actually create the natural brow strokes. But whenever I'm out of a brow gel and I need to create those natural brow strokes or the illusion of the natural brow strokes, I do like this one better. Anyways, this one is $21. Oh, I didn't say the price of this one. The hand cream is $17 on the BareFoot Venus website. If you find it on Amazon, I believe it was $19. So try to order it from BareFoot Venus themselves because you'll save $2. Unless you have Amazon Prime and you get free shipping, then you might as well just order it from Amazon because it'll probably come out to the same price, if not less. And the mascara, whoa, I just threw that pencil. Bad Gal Bang mascara is $25, but they actually, if you're wanting to try it out, they actually have a smaller size for $13 that you can try out first. I can't believe I'm throwing this away. I feel like I've had it for so long. If you like this video, then please check out this video right here of me comparing the Shape Tape concealer to the Makeup Revolution concealer and see how they wear and compare. Maybe you could save $20. And then also don't forget to subscribe to my channel right here, and I will see you guys in Friday's video. Thanks for watching. Bye! My tongue is numb from my lip plumper. It feels all weird.